And I need a jug of water somewhere.
In here. Try to get up my gas. So, you don't need me at the moment?
That's amino, huh?
Huh?
That's amino.
It has a little bit of water. I put the amino in the water, remember I told you? Is that okay? Will that be too much for you? Are you going to be all right? Any more questions?
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Today is Friday.
It is.
Aloha Friday, everyone.
Aloha Friday, June 9th, 2023. We are Lou and Anna, two pineapples. We are back up at Kilauea for day 3 of this eruption. Wow. Still going, huh? We've been in a fog the last 2 days. Hopefully we're going to catch up on some questions that we've been seeing in the chat and comments. And we're also going to give our update of what's been going on with Kilauea. For those of you that are members, subscribers, longtime followers, thank you for returning. Those that have just found us during this eruption, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We are going to teach you a little bit about Kilauea today and check out our lava fall. We did put up that video yesterday morning, actually yesterday afternoon, that we shot yesterday morning.
We were confused all the time still.
It's a quick one. It's only 2 minutes. It just kind of captures what happened in the 6 hours of us streaming yesterday. Partly because that's all we really needed, and partly because when you're up for 18 hours, focusing in on Adobe Premiere is never easy. You miss the boulder. Well, that 2-minute video is there. I'm sure once our mods start getting going, they'll drop links as we need them. Gura and Henry and Nathan and Julie and Dennis and Jessica, Cindy, little Susie. There's Mr. Ray. He was up with us all night yesterday. Kif Stitches, Tinkerbell, good morning to you all. We are over at another location. We are not at the Overlook we were at yesterday. We are at Waldron's Ledge, which is about, it says 0.4 miles from the Volcano house. So it's just a little walk in here. It's all paved, easy peasy. The nice thing about this spot here is we get a different view, as well as we're a little bit more protected from the weather. It's just kind of nice.
Dude, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yes?
Do you happen to have the little clippy thingy that goes down here? I left it at home in my box.
In my
You
bag?
know
Yeah, I
Yeah?
know
I'll
what you're
look.
talking. It may be one in my bag.
Okay, I'll take a look.
I usually don't carry that gear in there, but there's a good, oh, you know what? Hey, check in all these little pockets.
Okay.
That's where I shove that kind of stuff.
Thank you.
Good morning, Alabama. Martin Cook, Mike Kono, Lisa, Breezy, Linda, good morning. If you have a question, make sure you put it up there with a couple pineapples to get our attention. Mods will try to answer if I miss it, or they'll catch it before I even see it, because I'm looking at 3 cameras right now. In my fog yesterday, I actually pulled out and charged up one more camera. We want to start adding that 4th and 5th camera option. Matter of fact, we also, I think, as we get into our groove, we'll get the gimbal set up so that Anna can take you on trail walks.
All right.
Because we do have the capability to still live stream right here from this location, and then tap into Anna as she's going wherever she likes to go. There's my hermano in España. Good morning, Ken. Starfire. Michelle, good morning, good morning. When you come in first, you come in hot. I get my good mornings in when I get into my rhythm.
That's where that term, coming in hot,
Coming in hot.
goes into play.
Please remember to take a second and do what you got to do. Get your coffee. Get snuggled in, because we're going to be here for a little bit. There's that thumbs up. Hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a live stream. You get notified. No, YouTube isn't always 100% on that notification bell. So we try to put it up in the community tab. We drop it in Discord. When our 247 is running, we'll drop it in there. We throw it all over the place so that you have the best opportunity to know when we're going to go live. Sometimes we just don't have the opportunity to set up a stream the day before and let you know this is the exact time we're going to be somewhere. Good morning, Hope for Choice, Angela, saw Linda. Also, we lost our internet last night at the house, so our 247 went down. I didn't fire it back up because we were coming up here. We can come up and live stream at the Caldera, so we'll give you the real juice from up here. When we go home, I'll fire her back up again. That's the trials and tribulations of having a server at home to run a 24/7. I think I'm gonna rename it to maybe like a I don't know, what's called like a 23/6, 22/5.
We were just
Hey
talking
Max,
about that.
Angela. Yeah, but that's okay. I'll usually fire it right back up if we're not doing something like this. It just leads to mass confusion when I turn it back on and then we drive up here an hour later. So.
I'm actually surprised you don't have one.
Well, I know, me too.
Yeah, but that's okay. I'll
Martin's asking, will this impact the rift zones? Well, it's all connected. Absolutely. It's all connected. It's some way or another. We are a rock in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, created by volcanoes. Some way or another, everything's touching itself. Whether anything happens to those other zones, time will tell. Remember, we are not geologists, scientists, volcanologists. We are a point and shoot crew. We come out here, give you this view, break down the information as best as we can. We don't try to, over armchair quarterback it. And we rely on Hawaii Tracker, Hawaii Pod, the USGS scientists that come up and talk to us or that we meet here and there to get the information that we need, that we find factually correct and accurate. Almost. No, you're good. Almost looks like 2 or 3 good holes in the wall vent. Yeah, it sure does, huh? I'm just letting everything kind of just get settled in here. And what do you need? Oh, thank you. Trying to let everything get settled in, let everybody get checked in, and then we will go through the latest Kilauea update. Nothing spectacular, just our numbers. I think the USGS is doing the same thing. We get to this point, day 3, day 5, into a Kilauea eruption. Everything kind of wiggles into place and gets set for the long haul. Yep, currently 4:08 a.m. on the Big Island of Hawaii. Remember the wall vent from 2 eruptions ago? We do. Yep, and that we could only see from the other side of the Devastation Trail side. From this vantage point, when the light comes on, when the sun comes up, we have a beautiful view of Mauna Loa, the Jagger Museum, the viewing point we were at yesterday, the last 2 days, as well as the other side, the east side of the Caldera, where you hike in about a mile, about 20-minute hike in. We haven't hiked in over there. 2 reasons. 1, I'm just not ready to push my knee that far out. 2, there's a lot of people there. And the viewing area is not super wide, so people stack 5, 7 deep, sometimes 20 deep. Also, I want to just say thank you for everybody just hanging in there yesterday during all the turmoil with the stream signals. When we get this many tourists up here, towers get throttled. We're gonna drop some frames. It's gonna log us off. But hang in there. We will always fire back up. We won't just not pop back in unless there's absolutely no way. We will always let you know that this was the end of the stream. Paul says, on my way to see Kilauea, no problem getting to Hawaii, finding a place to stay or getting a rental car. Nope, you should be good to go. There are plenty of places to stay. My recommendation is Hilo side because it's a little bit closer. But if you like the beaches and the Kona side, that's all good. Volcano has a lot of great places to stay. Rental cars, probably okay. We don't rent a car since we have them. Well, Mommy Hamster, Steven, I'm seeing some names I haven't seen in a while. Nice to see you. Sharon's asking, is that a leaning tower of lava fountain? Yes, it is. Aloha from the cornfields of Indiana. Good morning, Dennis. Little St. Jean moonlight. Aloha. Thank you, Julie. Appreciate that. She says maybe only point and shoot, but high quality nonetheless. We do our best. Keep working with your knee exercises. They really work. Yeah, that's Anna and I were just talking about that on the walk in. I feel okay. I mean, didn't bother me too much coming in, and hey, my alert box worked. Welcome, Gary. Thanks for subscribing. When we get done with the shoot today, we will head home. I'll dial in a couple things, and then I'll head to the gym and get on the treadmill, get on the bike, and then, of course, I've got to sit in the sauna. So top right is our full caldera. I pull back any more, it's gonna turn into a little orange or red dot. So I'm gonna leave it right there. As I see anything happening around the caldera, I will move the other camera and find it for us. That's why I was wanting to get one more camera dialed in. Is this another wall? Anya's mom says, nope, that's not another wall spillage. That is the one we were focused on for hours and hours and hours. Yesterday's stream was pretty amazing. We got up here and kicked on the cameras at 1 a.m. And what time did we get home? 9?
I don't remember.
I don't either. All I know is we didn't go to bed till 7:38, and we were burnt toast.
But that 5-6 hours of sleep was glorious.
Oh yes, it was. Yes, it was. Isometric knee exercises work best for me. Yep, and that's what I do at home. That is what I'm doing. I'll get her strong. I'm going to spend the summer rehabbing myself. I did the 6 months or so, twice a week with rehab here. They were really good. I definitely got a lot stronger. I felt better. The surgeon was great. I mean, I came out of surgery and I was standing on it and walking with minimal pain right after surgery. I just need more strength and I need endurance. Our hikes that we prefer to do aren't 1 mile hikes. They're 14 miles straight up to summits. I'm getting old, you know. I only got a few more summit hikes in me. I got to get them done now.
I guess that's the one way to put it.
Approximately how big are the foreground fountains? They could be anywhere from, 10 feet all the way up to 30 feet. We are about 2.5 miles back, 2 miles back from the caldera. That's what I will use. I'll use that top screen. I'll give you an idea how far back we are. Eyes up and right.
I'm going to be over here. I got to set up a time lapse, okay?
All right, you go do that. Good morning, Boggin. Hey, Sage Pup. What's happening? So, and that top right gives you an idea of how far back. See, that color is just disappearing. Good morning, Tiggy. So pretty far back, huh? That's why we got the good gear out here. We got to be able to zoom in 2 miles, which when we started having this type of equipment, oh geez, over a year ago now, 1.5 years maybe now, we've been running this bigger gear. We didn't know what our distance max was going to be, and then Mauna Loa erupted. Well, we tested her out there at that 8 miles, I think 12 miles at some point, when we were a long ways away, still getting some good shots. Yes, don't forget, there is a thumbs up button. Go ahead and hit that. Make sure you keep us going. We're seeing some great numbers. All that improves our algorithm. You could also grab that link, send it to a buddy, drop it on your Facebook. Anything you can do to spread the love. If you haven't been keeping score, we did hit 14K. 112, I think, was my last look. So right on. Thank you very much. even though that number is pretty cool to have, I'll take 50 of you all over 5,000 random subscribers any day. We have such a tight, fun group of people. It's remarkable. Good morning, Tulip. And we saw that yesterday when we put out a video, and all of a sudden it goes from 0 to 1,000 in an hour. Mauna Loa eruption was so cool to see. I still wonder what it would be like to hit Saddle Rough. Yeah, we know what it'd be like. I'm gonna give you one word that would describe, I don't know, is there just one word? If the lava hit Saddle Road, the first word that came to mind was chaos. Second word would be time consuming. I know it's 2 words, but that is our straight shot over the rock. Otherwise, it's around the entire island. And we do travel South Point. From our house, we go South Point, up Ocean View, Captain Cook, into Kona that way, through Kilauea, and then Kona that way. It does take us 2.5, 3 hours sometimes because it's slow going. We prefer it. You know, we just don't like driving fast anyway. But for those that commute back and forth, there's a lot of people that commute from Hilo to Kona every single day. That would be just a wreck. You're not even pre-coffee. Come on, Tiggy. Fire up those engines. This takes, after the last few eruptions, eventually only one wall cone will still be active. It'll be fun to see how it evolves in the next few weeks. Absolutely. That's kind of where we're at, too. Hello from Maine. Thank you for what you do. Prayers for healing you. Thank you. Let's keep them coming. Oh, I remember mood music. Good morning, Robert. Yeah, we will stay going daily until we get to a point where we fall apart, which is rare, or we have nothing else to see. But we will document as much as we possibly can when we can. This is definitely our favorite time frame, this time in the morning, and especially over here because we're in a spot where very few people wander through. So we're out of the way. We're out of everybody's earshot. They can enjoy the moment. We can do what we want to do, we need to do. And it's not dirty. We're on pavement. Over there, our equipment yesterday, we probably spent 2 hours cleaning equipment yesterday. Oh, I'm fueled up. I've got enough coffee in me. I could probably power one of these battery packs. So I will give an update at the top and the bottom of the hour. We're at 4:19 a.m. Give me 10 minutes. See if anybody else wanders on in. I did set this up this morning or last night. See if this works. We never know. There we go. Good morning, Steph. Yeah, there is wind. I can hear it up in the trees, but that's another reason we like this spot. It's a little bit more protected. Octo, good morning. One of the downfalls is that we are another mile back, and because of that, you know, we have to stretch these lenses out even further, so we get a little bit more shakiness in the footage. Stabilization doesn't work when you're stretched out 2 miles and running 30 frames a second. Live streaming. I saw a question there. How high the wall cone? Yesterday we were saying around 150 feet. That's where we were at yesterday. I'll look at the update here in about 5 minutes. I'll start rereading it. Anna read it to me on the drive up.
I'm back.
Oh, great. Yep, you got to watch out. Nightbot may need
Okay.
get to the corner.
Back
Did
to
you bring the coffee over?
No.
The update that you see scrolling on the bottom is what I pulled yesterday afternoon, evening, when I was putting that together. Good morning, Truth. Stephen Carter. Oh, thank you, Stephen. Said 100 foot. So we were close. I said 50 yesterday. Ed said 150, so we meet in the middle at 100. I'll take that. That's easier to remember anyway. I'm going to have to turn my autofocus off on this camera. That's another thing. I got to remember autofocus over on this side. If you're joining us from one of the volcano channels out there, Volcanoverse, Geology Hub, Dr. Fox, Dutch Sensei, thank you very much. We appreciate all their support and for sending over to check us out, subscribing, hanging with the pineapples. Yesterday, Hawaii Pod was not on. They were extremely busy this whole week with some emergency preparedness programs running up here at the park. Not only do Phil and Dane, the Hawaii Tracker, and Hawaii Pod do they give us the updates of the volcanoes, they also work with the county, the civil defense, and trying to educate the community on being ready for any type of an event, whether it be volcanic, hurricanes, flooding, just emergency preparation. How deep is that lake now? Well, the whole lake itself is deep. Whether it's hot or cold lava, it's deep. We have an update coming in 7 minutes, and I'm going to touch all that. Otherwise, the mods or anybody else is more than welcome to jump in there and answer questions. I miss this spot.
I do too. So I kept mentioning, I was like, Wadrons? Wadrons? But it's good timing. We did our first 2 days
Yeah.
at Kilauea Overlook. And it was worth the wait, I guess you could say.
If Volcano is the only vent too, then also the only place gas can escape. Could put on quite a fireworks show, and it really does remind me of Bob. Well, gas is escaping all over. As the sun comes up, you're going to see some gas in different areas of the Caldera. When we first rolled in, I probably saw about 3 areas. That's definitely going to be the main, that vent. It's going to be the main, what would you call that, exhaust pipe. Bye. She says bye, but she doesn't leave for that long. Make sure I've got things strapped down tight. Oh, that's good. You or the camera?
Huh?
You or the camera?
Camera.
Okay. Just checking.
Night lapse over there going.
Yeah. You know what I didn't even think of what I could do here? See this rail?
Yeah.
I wonder if this rail may be just too fat to clamp onto. You know what I mean? Get them off this bar and get up here for some super stability.
That might be another day's experiment.
Oh, you know me. I can't wait. Why push off to tomorrow what you can do right now and screw everything up?
Go for it.
Do you think any of the USGS remote cameras are in danger of being overrun from this eruption? I don't think so. I think every one of them is pretty much in a good spot right now. More Melba, you are using emojis to speak. Sometimes I can't translate emoji speech very well. Like Anna tells me, use your words. Use your words. Ms. L. Good morning. Glad to have you all with us this morning. It is currently 4:27 on the island of Hawaii. We are Lou and Anna, 2 Pineapples, Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, at the Kilauea Eruption, June, what is it, 9? June 9, 2023. The scientist said some were hot. Possibly. Uh-oh, I'm getting phone calls already this morning. What time was that at? Somebody called me at 7:42. Guess I was sleeping. I need a cough button. Oh, that was me kicking the tripod. If you were calling me at 7:52 last night, you didn't leave a message. Did you leave a message? Does USGS lose equipment during the initial? Did they lose any? I don't know if they lost any. I don't know. There might have been some down on the floor. It's possible. They do lose equipment, and not necessarily because lava just buries it. The weather. This equipment takes a beating out here. Before the eruption, just a couple days before the eruption, during our live stream, we focused on 5 or 6 different locations down within the caldera that they had equipment. I don't recall off the top of my head any being within the lava, let's call it the lava zone, when we were doing that. Oh, bacon. Camera on the down drop block was moved because it was right next to lava. So yeah, that was a little bit close, but I guess they didn't lose it, huh? They were supposed to, the USGS guys yesterday were telling us they were going to do multiple flights yesterday. I didn't catch any of that. I didn't see if they were doing it.
Oh, hey, just a reminder here. I'll show you later. Lucky I have trash bags with me.
What's up?
There's 3 coffee cups right here.
Oh. Well, good. As a reminder, if you do come out to the park, please bring your trash home or put it in a trash can. There are no trash cans out here. Pack it in, pack it out. Mauna Loa, we experienced a lot of trash. We had trash can in the back of the truck, and we pretty much almost filled that up every day. And that was everything. Everything from windshield wipers to hoodies to coffee cups. You name it. I noticed the camera shaking. Is it from the eruption or the wind? It's the wind, and it is the fact that we are so far back. We're 2 miles back. I do have an option to secure 1 step stiffer, but we are pretty far back. All right, let's go over this update real quick. This is from Thursday, June 8th, 2023. Kilauea is erupting. Hey, all right, thank you. There's our update. I guess we should do a little bit more. Eruptive activity is currently confined to the Halemaumau crater within Kilauea's summit caldera. The unusual activity has been noted along Kilauea's east rift zone or south. Here we go. No unusual activity has been noted along Kilauea's east rift zone or southwest rift zone. Hello, wake up, get some coffee in you. Lake observations are: multiple minor fountains remain active in the central eastern portion of Halemaumau crater floor, and one vent is open above the crater floor on the west wall of the caldera. That is your main screen. Lava fountain heights have decreased since the eruption onset, but remain up to about 10 meters, 33 feet high. Active lava covers much of the crater floor, approximately 1.5 square kilometers or 370 acres. After an initial rise of approximately 6 meters, 20 feet depth of new lava added to the crater floor. And they're measuring that with a laser finder. The lava level has decreased over the past day by 2 meters, 6 feet, likely due to gas loss. This drop left a bathtub ring of cooled lava around the cliffs at the edge of the crater floor. I'm not a big fan of them keep using the term bathtub ring, but an average infusion rate of approximately 150 cubic meters per second is estimated for initial 24 hours. Based on the rise of lava lake and assuming a flat surface, however, this estimate is likely inflated and doesn't account for vesiculated lava and variations in topography across the surface of the crater floor. The very earliest phases of this eruption appears to have an effusion rate that was significantly higher than the previous 3 Kilauea summit eruptions based upon the rapid coverage of the entire crater floor. The January 5th one covered that floor pretty fast too, didn't it? Summit tilt has remained deflationary over the past 24 hours. Summit seismic activity is dominated by eruptive tremor. Volcanic gas emissions in the eruption area are elevated. An SO2 emission rate of approximately 65,000 tons per day was measured on June 7th. That's come down from 100,000 from yesterday. So that's kind of what I'm seeing right there. If there is another update that I don't see, something more current, please let me know. Tiggy is fueling up with some coffee, so if she needs to update my update, she'll put it on there. If I missed anything in the chat, hopefully one of the mods grabbed it, because I was reading. I'll scroll up. Yep, we keep it green. I have heard there is more sunspot activity lately and the talk of it causing more volcanic activity. Do you know more about this? Good morning and mahalo. I know that every day I see a giant sun in the sky. Yesterday my face was sunburned from being out in the morning.
Me too, crunchies.
I've been talking I've been talking a bit with everybody on what causes these eruptions. And we would like it to just take notes on it. And that is where our inflation rate was, our tilt numbers, our gas numbers, where the moon phase was, where was the tide recorded at previous to the eruption, what were the earthquakes, how many chickens were crowing at the time, was there a dog barking right before the eruption. We're gonna put all that together, and we know Kilauea will run for days or months or even years, we'll see. But when she does pause off, we'll use that data that we just all collected and we will put it together and we'll see how close it comes to the next eruption after this one. Top right camera is going to move a little bit. See what we got. We're going to move around this floor. I was hoping to see a vent up on that far west wall, not, I guess, more north wall. That's Mauna Loa over there. I don't see one. Good, you need it.
Pretty far away.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, Ken, thank you for reminding me. I was going to bring that up again. That Anna was, when she was reading me the update on the drive up this morning. Again, they use the term bathtub ring. Now, I don't know. I don't know how popular it is out there to actually shower before you get into a bath if you're extremely dirty, but it's just a little funky for me. I've got to tighten some cameras down. This camera's moving. It's a little funky for me to get into a bathtub that you're so dirty that you need to, that you're going to end up with a ring around it. I mean, it just seems like when you stand up from being clean, you're going to have a nice film of funk on you. Oh, that wind just kicked up, didn't it?
I wonder what. All these are already secured.
Yeah, everything's tight, yeah.
That one is just blowing.
Yeah, I'm gonna tighten one more latch here. Batten down the hatches. Sorry about that, I just battened down the hatches a little bit harder. Gave everything just one more little squeeze. Wind kind of picked up a little bit. Warm though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not as cold.
It's probably 58 degrees instead of 57.
Because we have all the trees around us.
Yeah. I'll take it. I'll take 50.
Yes.
I'll take 58 over 57 any day.
And I can still feel my fingers, so that's always a bonus.
Yeah. I just don't know if this is gonna be. This just might be too big around to fit over that.
The gorilla claw doesn't fit on there.
The gorilla claw doesn't fit on that? Oh, yeah.
I clipped the gorilla claw into the Godzilla claw so that I can wrap the gorilla claw on the bar.
That makes sense. Yeah, as kids, you took a bath, you got cleaner than you jumped in as, so that works. But I'm just saying, as an adult, I want to get out of the bath somewhat cleaner than I went in. Well, I guess I would be somewhat cleaner. It's kind of just weird. It's for me. It's a weird analogy every time they say it. I get it. I understand what they're saying, but yesterday I was in a conversation of scientific terms, and That's our scientific term, bathtub ring. And you know me, I'm good at scientific terms. Oh, yes. Drifter, good morning. If I missed you coming in, welcome in. Make sure you take 1 second and hit those buttons for us. You know which ones I'm talking about. We did start a little bit later this morning than we did yesterday. Yesterday we started at 1 a.m. We kicked on the cameras at 4 this morning. That's more of our routine. That way we know we get at least 6-7 hours of sleep. You keep getting told the live chat moved, but I never left here. Okay? Just hang right here. Good morning, Oahu and Harvard. Thank you, Julie. There we go, Dennis. Residual lava ring. Perfect. Steven says, oh my God. OMG, that baby onesie in the merch store. And the doggy bandana.
Sometimes I wonder about you. The things that come out of your mouth. Oh, goodness.
If I see one OMG LOL on there, I'm going to lose it this morning. I will occasionally give my daughters the OMG LOL SMH when we're talking.
That's our 3 famous ones that we always refer to talk about the girls. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Dad. OMG LOL SMH. Then I get the infamous daughter eye roll. I swear those girls have a concave on the side of their head from their eyeballs rolling to the side for so many years.
It got stuck for a while, especially during senior year, junior and senior year.
Speaking of coffee.
Ooh, coffee.
Other than Kona, what's your fave? Dunkin' Donut Colombian is our go-to. You know, we like most adults enjoy coffee. We know not everybody does. And because we live here, yeah, obviously we have Kona coffee, which is fantastic. We also have Ka'u coffee, and Ka'u grows some great coffee beans. Near our home, we have quite a few properties. I mean, everybody always has a couple trees on their property. We were in Colombia for several months, and boy, I tell you, when you drink that good of coffee at that price, you're ruined. Absolutely ruined. That Colombian coffee was amazing. Now, is it Juan Valdez? Is that the Colombian dude, Juan Valdez?
That coffee, here it's not good, but over there it's different. Yeah, you can definitely taste the difference.
I mean, we were drinking some pretty amazing coffee. Mm-hmm. Seriously. Well, over here, I am going to make a modification at some other point. We're going to deal with the wind and the shaking. I'm going to make a modification tonight.
You know
when I go
what else
home.
We can do?
What's up?
We haven't figured out yet.
Duct tape.
Because we've changed the camera system a little bit, right?
A lot, yeah.
Trying to attach my camera onto there and see how it works, because I have the extra cables.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't tried that yet.
No.
Since we changed this system you have going on now.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a good one, too.
Yeah.
Look, come here, look. Come here. Come here, look. Don't kick my tripod, please.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still, and I can go closer. I'm recording right now.
I think the only problem was we couldn't get a clean HDMI out. But I think we should go for it again.
Yeah. We gotta try again. It didn't work the first time, but it's okay.
Yeah.
We can keep trying. Ooh, so pretty right there.
Every morning since the eruption started, there's a contest between 2 pineapples and a greater life for what I watch in the background while getting ready for work. So far, it's 2-1. 2 for pineapples. Right on. Thanks, Mars. Volcano verse. We appreciate them. Thank you, hermano. Lou, can you pan over to the drop-down area with your top right camera if there's any... Okay. I can. Let me show you where... It's so dark. I don't know. Oh, I get a little something over there. There we go. That's definitely what we'll be focusing on when the sun comes up, Ken. So, see how dark it is? I'll pull off real quick. I'm going to change this filter on this camera, see if I can pick it up a little bit better. Not going to be pretty. That's the drop down area right there. I'll kick on full screen real quick so you can check it out a little bit better. So once the sun comes up and the light changes on us, you can see it's going to the left. Right there. We definitely have a better view on this side than we did the other. From the top you couldn't see that. Let me mess with some settings here and see if I can clean up that mess of spilled lasagna. Lasagna. Although we had some enchiladas last night that really set the mood. Alright, there's our overflow area right there. That's the best I can clean it up with as far as we are. But we'll get more into that once the sun comes up. Another beauty of coming out at 4, the sun's only an hour and a half away, especially this time of year. How tall are the fountains? They could be up to 30 feet. So since we think we're going to hang out here at this side for a few more shoots, I'm going to make some mods when I go home today. Since I'm well rested. That way we can, I can get these cameras. Cameras are heavy, they're big, they're heavy. I have everything on one tripod. So when the wind does come, I mean the tripod is 18 pounds itself, and it'll hold up to 35 pounds of weight. But I have a bar on it, and I got cameras on edges and microphones and battery packs. You know, I can stretch here without everybody looking at me funny. Well, you know, I like to do my yoga stretches out here. The upward frog. Or is it the downward frog?
You guys heard that, right? His yoga stretch is called upward frog and
That's
downward
right.
frog.
I created my whole world of yoga. I do things outside the box. Same way with chai tea after going to India and Sri Lanka. Yeah, same thing when you hit those types of places. Asia with their different teas. I do like a good green tea most of the time, but once in a while, especially since I've been hitting the gym again pretty steady, I prefer black tea. Thank you.
Whatever you do not shine it on that side.
Yes, ma'am. I'm already getting bossed around.
Yep, that's what I do.
I'm getting bossed around this morning. Ooh, that's a big gust of wind. There we go. We're going to jump in here. You want to jump in here and say good morning? Good morning.
My hat.
There she is. Where is she?
Aloha, good morning.
As a reminder, as we say good morning and hello and welcome, the red on our face is not from the lava. It is from our flashlight. We are 2 miles back from the Caldera. So it's just our flashlight. And Anna doesn't like the regular light in her face.
I'm sorry, I have nice sensitive eyes.
She's sensitive.
Not sensitive.
Oh no,
sensitive eyes.
Just the eyeballs. So we'll go back to the lava. We just want to jump in here, show that we are real people, and we are up here live at Kilauea for day 3, and we will keep running the gauntlet here until something breaks. Us, the equipment, whatever. We'll keep going. Thank you very much. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, share us out, grab that link, send it to a buddy. The more people we can get this out, the more the algorithm likes it, and YouTube pushes us out there. So,
absolutely.
All right, back to the show. Camera 2.
That sounds so pretty. 1, 2, 3. If you can see some. Are you zoomed all the way in?
I'm zoomed in somewhat.
I see 3 splattering.
I'm on this splatter over here.
Okay, yeah, that's the 1, 2, and then the third on this side. It's splattering on the other side, to the right side. That's what I was just saying.
Wait a minute, I thought you two were actually 2 pineapples. Well, we actually morph out of that so that we can come up here and we don't frighten the tourists. Have you ever seen 2 5-foot pineapples running around? It's very frightening to the average person. The flying frognado. That's exactly what I'm doing. Ken gets it. Ken gets it.
Oh, no. No.
Told you people get me. They get it. Sometimes she says to me on the drive home after these types of live streams, she says, "Oh, I don't think they know what you're talking about. They don't quite get you." I'm like, "They get me. These are real people out there. Real people get me." No, I didn't see it. I didn't catch the super chat.
Victoria gave us a super chat.
Whoa, Victoria.
It's AED. Is that
AED?
I'm not quite sure. Anybody know what the AED?
I saw a $79 super chat from Victoria. Thank you very much.
And she says whoop whoop.
Oh, I would have done the whoop whoop dance. Thank you so much, Victoria.
You gotta put the fun stuff on.
I
the
do.
screen.
It's on there.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't either.
But thank you.
And I don't have my headphones on, so. Oh no, the alert box was off. Why'd that alert box go off? Thank you so much, Victoria.
It's almost like how we felt. The emoji, the sticker on there the last few days.
Yeah, when Tiggy called and said Kilauea opened up, I think you were waving your arms like that.
Ken, thanks to you, I'm going to have to save that name because he's going to ask me later. It's like, what is that yoga pose again?
I'm going to put it on my whiteboard, add it to my list. Old dude simpatico. Yep. Aurelio, you know me very well. If I could, I would get a donkey. And I would donkey it up here. This park, unfortunately, says no donkeys. No mules, no horses. Which is completely opposite of how this entire area started. The stories of the... Uh-oh. Somebody's stealing a car again. What's with all the car thieves up here? this volcano house, it was land in, come off the boat in Hilo and horseback it up to Glenwood. And then they had a little stagecoach wagon, some sort, that you would take up to Volcano House. It was pretty much a 2-day trip. And Volcano House, I was reading, this area must have been a stables for like thoroughbred racehorses at one point, because there were a lot of advertisements in the newspapers for boarding your horse in the stables. AED, did somebody put that in there? AED Dubai. Are you allowed to have all-terrain bikes in the park? Define all-terrain bike. You can ride bikes in the park. That's not a problem. A pedal bike, not a problem. People ride bikes. Matter of fact, where we are at right now is the one spot. Maybe it'll happen this morning. It happens often. Some people come whipping around the corner on their bike and just lock up the brakes right behind us and scare the you-know-what out of our shorts. Are you allowed to have all-terrain? Yeah. I think that's what you mean. I would bring up a goat. If I knew a goat and they let me bring it, I'd let a goat pack of stuff. We hauled a buggy with us over here this morning. Llamas, I like llamas. Saw a lot of the alpacas and llamas when we were in Peru. I don't know about them so much in here though. I want something I can get on and ride. I don't think, would you ride an alpaca?
No.
Well, I would pay to see you ride an alpaca. Thumbs up if you think we should get Anna on an alpaca.
I want a mini horse or a mini donkey.
A mini donkey. Dutch told us about you. Victoria says Dutch told us about you. Right on, Victoria. Thank you. Did you follow us during the Mauna Loa too, Victoria? I'm sorry if I don't remember. I've seen you on here before. I know with so many people coming through, and Dutch has just been an amazing supporter of us.
He sends a lot of ohana our way.
Yep. If you message or make a comment on Dutch's channel, make sure we said hello. And thank you very much. We appreciate him. Oh, Wonka Donkey. That's one of my favorite songs.
Hermione was there when we were talking about that wonky donkey thing.
Maybe really will drop us the wonky donkey song that I so thoroughly enjoy some days when I'm just frustrated and I need a break. Oh, well, that was me, guys. I'm out of focus. Alright, I'm just moving some stuff around here. Everything is so windy and I'm way sensitive. Sun's coming up.
Where?
Well, the ambient light's changing. I've got to move the ISO a little bit. Changing filter.
And the moon's bright.
ISO, filter adjustment. There we go. Come ride a camel. I would like to ride a camel. Camel would be good up here. That's more my pace. One of our daughters was in Dubai a year or two ago. 2 years ago, huh?
Over 2 years.
Yeah, she went to Jordan, Dubai.
She had camel meat burgers, I think.
Oh God.
Was it camel?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I think she did,
she
though.
said,
Yeah.
She said that she
I make her.
camel
I
burgers.
make them try everything. Dutch is the sleuth, the truth in the environment. All right. My rooster Bart the bird rides my goats. What is it about birds and riding animals? I see here the birds, the cranes are always on top of the horses, the donkeys. You can bring a Kona nightingale to haul your equipment. A Kona nightingale. He was. That's right. Amelia hit it right on the nose. He was a honky tonky winky wonky donkey. I did not have to bust out the cruising cooler. I have a motorized ice chest that I can sit on and hook the buggy up to that to tow if I need to. I thought I was going to have to with my knee, but we kind of worked right through it. You ruined it.
Yeah, I got a camera. That light is so bright. It just...
It's over.
Oh,
Pack the gear up. Bad spot for it.
No, it's not. It's on the bar, but his light just went straight.
Anna's fighting lights.
You can always just leave it to crop it out, but it just kind of...
Now leave it in there. Might add a little flare.
Oh no, not that flare. You see how bright it was?
Yeah.
It was like
a flare.
Maybe
it was a solar flare. Do you remember on June 9th when you were doing your time lapse and that solar flare came down and hit the camera?
Yeah, guess what? That's one way to put it.
Robert says Nick Zenter is connecting Pacific and North American plate in big ways. Marion Cook talks about the salt domes in the Gulf of Mexico. So very, very old. Whole lot of history leading to. That's true. Victoria, taking off. Take care. Bless you both. Wonderful coverage. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Aloha.
Send camels.
Or mini horse or donkey. They're so pretty.
A mini horse, one of those little Shetland ponies.
They're so cute.
I think our dog is bigger than one of those.
And that's okay.
Max says, I'd love to see the view of your setup sometime. How is it all connected and running? Well, there's a lot here. And I like to use the word jerry-rigged because what I'm doing isn't in a manual somewhere. I had to build, I had to modify cameras a little bit.
And do homework, reading.
I spent a lot of time reading and testing, and a lot of you got to experience that testing from the early days when I would come up and I'm like, hey, new camera, new style, we're gonna give it a shot. Okay. Yeah, this isn't a one cell phone and shoot out. This is a lot of HDMI wires and everything else. Now, who's looking for me this early in the morning? Good morning. Mainland. Poor Jerry. Yeah, he takes a beating. But and tell you what, Jerry helped us out big time because Jerry knows how to rig things.
I gotta go shut that cam off.
Yeah, it's in a bad spot. We like those days. Oh, we're not done. We have, we still are not perfected on the underwater drone, and hopefully we get back to our weekly runs over to Sunlight on Water. If you guys are just coming over to view the volcano, you live here, you're coming over from another island, whatever it is, and you are looking for something cool to do, they're not sponsoring today's program, but Sunlight on Water is in Kona. They will take you out for the manta rays, and that is an epic adventure. They also do snorkeling, deep water ocean stuff. It's pretty cool. There's no whales this time of year, but I recommend go over to Kona, check out Sunlight on Water, and do their manta ray tour. Tell them 2 Pineapple sent you. They'll give you a nice discount. Kent says, Jerry and I are close. Talk with them often. Well, we're going to have to share them because I'm re-rigging when I get home. Rapleba, glad we are alive. We're glad you're live. And my Discord Bob Nation are the first 2 places I go when I skate up. Right on. Thank you. Did he bring us coffee and Twinkies yet? Nope, not yet. But I do like Twinkies. Amelia, thank you. And my 2 Pineapples mods and Volcano community. That's right. Good morning, Deep Quake. Yep, we can't give enough praise and thanks to our entire community. All of you watching, all of our subscribers, all the Volcano channels out there. Honestly, really did great. Alright, I'm going to back this off here, that top screen. I'm going to change this top screen. Oh yeah, because we got sun coming. Check this out. Watch how fast this changes. Top right. Start to see sun coming in. Now, Julie, I don't know if that's a good combination. Now you're pushing it. But I would try it. Yes. No mentioning Biscuits out here. There she is. She heard Biscuit. Hey, Yvette. Swizzle. Nice to see you. We were talking about you a few days ago. Mars, the $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Let's see if it pops up on my screen. Did I get that box sticking around? Yes. Thank you, Mars. Take a look. I'm going to turn this camera on that's up here with me in it. You can just start to see the sun's coming up behind us. Will it be visible? That's not for me. Mars says, can you record the Starship reentry off Hawaii? Mars, go ahead and send me the information on that. And I'll see what I can do. We definitely have the equipment to get some good shots of it. Just dial me in on the times.
That wasn't good because the whole light flashed on key. Keep turning around.
Anyway.
For some reason it flashed. Okay, here we go.
Take a picture of all them for them. They were just talking. I want to get all 6 of them.
Yeah. Do you guys want us to take a picture for you guys?
Can get all you in there?
Guys in there?
Can you please?
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
It's only $5.
Plus tax.
Your hat is reflecting. You should take that off.
Guys, that Discord link, did I update that? Double check to see if I updated that Discord link on Nightbot. I didn't quite get everything done yesterday. I think I should have, because I was trying to focus on that video and get some clips out that I needed to, some others out there. So double check, otherwise, Tiggy, you're gonna have to pull a new link and just drop that, please.
It's bright. Oh yeah, look. You got some glow in the back. How's that? And then I did another kind of long one. Do you want to retake a long one, or is that okay for you? That's good. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, you see something like that. Thank you. Right here.
This is the news.
No, well, we're our own news.
Your own news.
Perfect.
Yeah, we're a YouTube channel, Two Pineapples.
Oh,
where
okay.
We live stream up here.
Okay. Oh, okay. I finally saw some activity down there. I couldn't see with the naked eye. See
Yeah,
it?
see it there now, don't you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That is the far vent that's coming out of the wall, about 100 feet up the wall.
Oh, over there where my dinosaur is. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
see this in
Yeah.
there?
Like you see on that?
I see it. Spewing. Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
pretty amazing.
Beautiful picture.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
It worked for you a second ago. Okay, maybe I did it. Remember, yesterday I was up for 18 hours. So, not everything was probably done.
Yeah. We were screaming and yelling yesterday.
And
Yeah.
yeah, we were bickering between each other for a while. I think there was about 3 hours we didn't talk to each other. We decided it was best we just stopped talking to each other.
That's pretty normal.
It's pretty normal. Shall I give a little introduction here? Good morning, everybody. We're Lou and Anna, Two Pineapples. We're live at Kilauea. It's June 9th, 2023. It's currently 5:12 a.m. on the Big Island of Hawaii in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. I will drop our update on here. Oh, I know why that alert box went off. When I turn this on, I lose my alert box.
White.
Maybe it's because of the picture. Let's walk to
Just stuff that. No, that's you. No, I was trying to take a picture.
Oh, let me take a picture.
Take a picture of my wife. She just stuck out.
Come on, get back over here. Oh, sorry, that's me. Okay.
Good morning, Sid. Here comes the sun. Look how fast that comes in.
Trash bags. I bought the whole roll. Stick it in my backpack.
We got a whole roll of bags.
Yeah, it's the small ones, so I can keep it in my backpack.
Yeah.
For
Lad, maybe purchase a higher resolution camera. This is very blurry. Well, it doesn't look blurry on my end, but let me tell you, we are 2 miles back. We're using some pretty good equipment, and we're pushing at 1080p. That's all we can get through on YouTube, 30 frames a second. And we are on an island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean filming a volcano. We do have a PayPal link there. You're more than welcome to hit that super chat, that PayPal, and help kick in for more equipment, and we'll upgrade if we can. But as far as what we do, we think we're doing pretty good, and we appreciate your suggestions. We'll put that on the whiteboard. There's always other cameras out there. There's always better stuff. It's just the way it is. But we're also running multiple cameras. Don't get me started this morning. It's too early and it's only day 3.
This time is perfect. Found my number.
Sid, is that for me? Step up. Thank you, Jessica. Thanks, Tiggy. Holly Hobby.
I hear you.
When you turn a man's sleep cycle upside down, he may just tell you what he thinks. Yeah, that's definitely me, even when my sleep cycle isn't quite upside down. Just gonna put it out there like I see it. No, Ray, you've seen that side of me. I know. That's right, Denny, there is. We're shooting through. Hey, good morning, Ed. We are shooting through SO2. We're shooting across 2,200 degrees. There are so many things happening here. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do my what's my yoga pose? The frognado. I'm doing my frognado right now. That's it.
I told you.
I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm going frognado.
I don't know. I don't think it was frognado. It was frog something nado. Where's Ken at? Can you tell Tiggy on there? I'm away because I'm taking a lot of pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
I did get her message.
Okay.
Thank you.
Who's that?
Tiggy.
Oh, Tiggy, yes. And I got your message. She's off to the side on another camera that might not be good enough. I'm wound up. I'm getting the eyeball. Kilauea, tallest mountain. Yeah, the numbers say from the sea floor up. It's a big island. And not a very old one. What's that?
Search and seize.
Search and seize? I've been raided. Mars, have a good one. Send me the information on the re-entry, and I'll see what I can do. I know when it was, let's see, I've got to go to work. The Martian is taking off. I remember when it was supposed to happen, like 2 months ago or so, and it didn't. Something happened, I don't remember. But if it's within our parameters and we can do it, especially if we can do it from home. WRP, good morning. Oh yeah, the birds are up, aren't they?
This is my favorite shot right here.
You're welcome, Kif Stitches.
Just a little bit of sunlight.
Alligator is good. Are we eating alligator? Because I like eating alligator.
No, thank you.
Yeah, your loss.
I know.
When I was in
But others can enjoy it.
When I was in Florida, I ate a lot of alligator. All right, Ken, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna move over to that overflow somewhere over here. So it looks like we're blocked a little bit by that ridge. So we kind of get an idea, right?
Okay.
He's coming in right there. That'll definitely be a devastation trail hike. And we'll go over there and tie into that a little bit better later at another shoot.
Eight, 9, 10. I know how to count up to 10.
Is alligator like chook? I don't know, what is chook?
Alrighty. Here you go. Thank you very much. You can have this back now.
Oh, well, thank you. I don't know what chook is. Wind up all you want. Okay. Tastes like frog legs? You know, that's one thing I never really got into is frog legs. I've had a bunch. When measured from the ocean floor to the summit, Mauna Loa is the largest, tallest mountain in the world, which we have hiked over from this point right here where we're standing all the way to the other side. That was a hell of a journey. I saw Tony and Judy. Good morning. Greetings from Washington. Good morning, Neil. Or Nell. Sorry about that. My eyeballs are looking in the wrong direction. Hey, Dottie. Are we still in the frog pose? No, I was in and out pretty quick. Some people walking around were giving me the look like he's losing it.
What is that term you always say to me? It's the ABCs of me, baby. That's what you're gonna get. You want to take a look at something real I just want to show you because it's really nice.
Okay.
Come on, take a look. Look at the color of the ground on the side.
Oh yeah, that's nice. I'm gonna pull back, change filters. Light is a changing.
Did you already show them the Caldera floor?
Yeah.
What it looks like? Because I have some pictures that are really pretty that I can share later.
Okay.
Ooh. To adjust ISO.
So you can definitely see the VOG that we're shooting through now. It's a lot more apparent at night. It's just transparent, a little more transparent, I guess, through the lens. But once that sun comes up, you can definitely see the amount of VOG that's in there.
And we can get out of Eskimo mode now.
Yeah, I'm not, wasn't cold at all, although I did
I
put
think it's just my fingers.
your fingers.
Yeah, that's all.
I did put my hot chilies on this morning, so keep my legs warm.
Ooh, I really like this picture. Go a little bit darker.
Looks like that rock in that top right screen. Look at the rock behind that vent. I thought, I just zoomed in a little bit. I thought it was open, but it looks like maybe it's just hot. Yeah, the birds. We don't get the birds on the other side, do we? Like this.
That's why I love this spot. This is, well, majority of them know too. I'm always chasing birds on this side.
Mm-hmm. She is.
They're always right here on this side of the tree. Bird songs are always beautiful in the morning here.
Julie, catch you later. See you tomorrow. Barring anything crazy happening, we will be back. We're not going anywhere right now. Vent wall is approximately 100 feet. It's at 33 meters for those who don't speak English. Take a look behind me. You can see how much the sun's come up. Nice sunrise this morning. Everything's better with gravy on it. That's not even a question.
That's true.
Everything needs gravy.
Oh, found my color tone. Happy camper right now.
We were talking about Mauna Loa. Let's pull back here and see if you can catch Mauna Loa. There's Mauna Loa up on the right. Last year, July, we were up at the very top of that. One of us was enjoying the view, the other one was freezing to death. And was oxygen deprived. Nika, thank you for the subscription. It's nice to have that alert box working again. Have I talked to Roger, Ranger Roger today? No, I have not seen any rangers today.
They're working around the clock too.
Yeah, they've all been pretty busy from what we were hearing yesterday. They had 18 on shift at one point. This isn't a major area for visitors right here. It's definitely the lower end to come over to. So they're probably up at Jagger. A couple of the other lookouts are definitely over at Devastation probably this morning. They are in the evenings. That's when the mass crowds come in. Everything is contained within that caldera. Correctamundo. Yeah, that's a great angle, isn't it, Kenny? That wall, that vent on that wall. So, lava breakout on lower right part. Lower right, give me a cam, the main cam screen. Ooh, wind is kicking. We are pretty protected with the trees right behind me. If you take a look back behind me, you can see we have a nice wall of trees. That's why you hear the birds so loud right here. But the wind is kicking. Is it possible the wall will slide off? No. What's possible is it blows out somewhere down below or up top and opens up like we've seen in the past. That is possible. Oh, shoot. Thank you. Pool on the Faro stream in the ocean. Oh man, that was a good shot. That was good. Those are good days. I was on a boat that went out there and saw that years and years ago. Amazing sight. It wasn't so much fun though. So I did that, one of the boat rides out there one year with my nephew. Huge pontoon boat, huge. And it was from the Poiki boat ramp, which they're hopefully will have back open here in a year or two, maybe. So we went out there, flying out there on that boat. It was great. Then you get out there, and there were 2 points of viewing of that lava fall into the ocean. Spectacular. Well, we'd sit at one spot and kind of just float around right there. And then after about 5 minutes, we would go 50 yards or so maybe over to the next spot. Well, it was hot right around us.
I didn't know I was in the camera when I was trying to fix my hair.
It's hot right around the viewing area on that boat. Then as you go to the other side, at 50 yards over, it starts getting cool. And then it get hot again. Back and forth for a good 30, 40 minutes. Well, it only took about 10 minutes. And the entire boat, I mean, there must have been 15, 20 people just dry heaving, blowing over the side. It was awful. I mean, I know that's something I don't laugh at because I've been on a boat my whole life, and seasick, I even still get a little queasy sometimes out there. But these people had it rough. It's such a beautiful thing to go see, and just experience that feeling of seasickness was horrible. I felt bad. It was a great view though. Did I miss a really good question? Maybe somebody caught it. Ray, take it easy. Oh, here we go. James Barnes, has the southwest vent increased output? I would say possibly thanks to P. Are you at a different location today? Yes, we are at a different location. We're at Waldron's Ledge today. It definitely has a lot more output from yesterday. Well, the first day we filmed with Dane with Hawaii Tracker was up here he was up here and he spotted that just kind of evolving, just a little bit of a glow down there and a little bit of smoke. And then as the hours went on and we kept streaming right there, it began to go up and started that lava fall and just kind of cascading through the rocks. And then yesterday we definitely saw it, you know, fountaining, big boulder up on top. We were waiting all morning for it to finally just kind of break open, and that's the video. If you haven't seen it yet, I put up a short video. It's about 2 minutes long, and it kind of just shows yesterday morning what happened as it evolved. And now we can see the output is kicking pretty good.
Did I lose a cap?
Again?
No, I think I just misplaced it.
Used to fish in an 8-foot dinghy, anchored to a reef in Dana Point. I could fish till the Dramamine wore off. Yeah, I know that feeling. Yeah, and I keep Dramamine with me. I don't take it. I just know if I don't have it, that'll be the day that I'll need it. Seasickness, that's that one feeling that you just, I'll get it. And when I'm over here, my buddy here has a nice fishing boat, and we go out, and helo side fishing is not for the rookie. I mean, I spent many years fishing lakes and ocean fishing, but nothing compares to fishing out of helo. I mean, you're just living in 4-foot, 6-foot rollers. Every once in a while, he'd be like, "Hey, why don't you just go jump up on the bow and get your face wet and catch your breath. You're looking a little green. On there, we'll get a little bit more visual on that. I have a private pilot license. I've been airsick. Ooh, Carl, the airsick's brutal too. But he can get on this. You just gotta talk to the right person. I never got the right person. It's kind of like me trying to get on this USGS helicopter. I asked yesterday again.
No one wants you to get on.
I don't know if you guys. Sheila says, I miss deep sea fishing. I grew up salmon fishing in Washington. Oh, heck yeah. Our neighbor, he is a slayer of salmon. Other people around us are FaceTiming. We're going to get a little wonky this time of morning, every time. Down to like 12 frames a second.
Ken, I need to do one more.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'll wait till you move. Okay. That's
Good.
it.
October, and we've been watching you ever since.
Sweet.
And this is our favorite place to come.
Right on.
And
Waldron's
here's-
Ledge here. Yeah, us
that?
too. This
Yep.
spot here, yeah, us too.
Yeah. And we didn't know about this spot until you got. We knew you were coming up again this morning. We got a little late start. We were over there a couple places on those rims this morning. And
Awesome.
it's just
Yeah,
way,
that's why we.
Yeah.
way
Yeah.
crowded.
Yeah.
And the sunrise.
We'll give it 5 minutes or so, and then we'll wrap it up. Right now,
Yeah, everyone's uploading.
everybody's
and,
uploading and
We're
FaceTiming.
not blaming them. I'm just
No,
saying,
no, no.
You know, the network.
Yeah, that tower gets throttled with service.
Everyone's like, oh, this is awesome. It is.
Anna wants to hold off a little longer. We've been running for just under 2 hours. We plan to stay a little bit longer than this, but if not, it is what it is. But we will be back tomorrow. Frames a second.
Yeah, I can see it spinning,
Yeah.
buffering again. Hang tight. It might come back up. That's a
Let's
little
see.
bit
How am
tough.
I? Let me figure this out here real quick. We're gonna go for a little bit longer. If we can't clear up on the bandwidth, then we'll be back tomorrow.
It's just simple editing. It's,
Yeah. Yesterday I did a 2-minute video that should have taken me an hour.
Wow.
I mean, not even an hour, but I was 18 hours awake.
Yeah.
It took me like 6. That we put up, please watch that. It's smoking hot. That's the